babes. I hope you all have been well. Don't mind that hole in my shirt. I am officially 28 weeks pregnant. So I thought I owe you guys so many videos that are just in my phone. But I thought I would keep you guys up to date with this one that I'm doing currently. So you guys are going to join me as I do a revamp on this split dye style. So you saw just now, we are using Bigen number 59 Oriental Black, and then we are using I almost said adobo. We're using a door in the color Intense Red. So here I am going. Y'all, please don't use adobo on your hair, okay? Don't use adobo. That is chicken seasoning. I am pregnant and my brain is just doing whatever it wants to do. My brain is braining, guys, okay? So Kayla loves super dark hair, almost emo-ish. So she just wanted a touch up with the color that she has in the front. So we decided to actually do her roots in the back also, because she does want to keep her dark roots over her head this time. So I am just using the same Oriental Bigen on her roots in the back. And then we're going to use this on the whole front of her hair before we add the color, the split color, to the locks in the back. So that's what you see me doing now. I hope I am explaining it correctly. Sorry if you keep seeing me tilt my camera. I don't think I put it on the tripod correctly, so I kept wanting to just flip over to like portrait. And I'm trying to be more mindful to make sure that I film for you guys in landscape so it can take up the whole screen. So here we are. I have 2 masks on because everything stinks to me now. Like I said, I am 28 weeks pregnant. This pregnancy hasn't been terrible, but as far as smells and food, that hasn't been my favorite at all. Everything either smells amazing and I want to keep smelling it, or it smells so bad that I need to get out of wherever I am immediately. Like, no joke. So besides that, and the food aversions I had in the beginning, all's well. I'm carrying pretty small. Like I said, I am already 7 months pregnant, and baby girl is 2.5 pounds, and we're almost done, which is crazy. It's just crazy. But I have a lot more videos that I do have to upload. I also went away on vacation on our baby moon, which was amazing. My husband and I went to Florida and we visited friends. We went swimming. We slept. We ate all the things. We read books. It was just a beautiful time. But I'm back and school starting next week. And I have a slew of clients that I have to get in within the next 2 weeks, and then gradually up until October 20th, which is when I will be taking my maternity leave. So y'all pray for me, because I need to make sure that I am booking my calendar to add more days of rest and not just rushing or trying to squeeze people in, because I do have to protect myself and baby girl. So you guys know that I love what I do so much that I will keep trying to squeeze people in my schedule even when there's no space. So anyway, here I am again, just finishing up her roots. This is the last row before I just cover the back so the rest of her locks don't turn black. And you can see this Bigen. That's why God's hairlines be looking crazy like that, because this really do make you look like a Sharpie. This is also the color I have in my hair. It is, to me, like the healthiest black looking color ever. It adds like luster and shine. I think my mom used to use this color. We used to laugh at her, but I don't know. I guess I'm becoming my mommy now. So here I am, just putting the rest of her locks away. I'm going to clip that down to make sure that the color from the top doesn't transfer to the back, or vice versa. And then we're going to work on the top. All right, so I'll just let you guys watch, and I will come back when it's time for me to speak about the next part. All right, so the back is clipped and it is protected under the shower cap. And now here I am starting at the top of her hair. So the top of her hair, she wants to be this jet black. So we're starting at the ends because her ends were definitely turning blonde. My girl did lots of stuff this summer. So she was in the beaches, she was at the pool, she went to camp. Her color just got burnt out. So we wanted to make sure that everything was copacetic and we get the blackest black that we can. And it did take 2 full boxes of the Bigen to do the roots of the back and the whole top of her hair. So just in case you're wondering, if you have, I believe Kayla has about 320 something locks. And if your hair is long as hers and thick as hers, then you will need 2 boxes. If you are doing your entire head with this color, I would recommend 3 boxes because 2 boxes was just enough for the roots in the back and for her hair in the top. So if you were doing all your locks, I do recommend that you get 3 boxes. And this is permanent dye. So this is not a door. This is not a semi-permanent color. This is permanent dye. So be mindful of that when you are looking at dyes and things to do in your hair. Her hair is going to be black. Like, this is the color that she's sticking to. Okay, so let me just go ahead and let you guys watch. I don't really need to talk you through this part because I just did. So I'll let you guys watch and I'll come back when there is another part to speak about. All right, I am at the very front of her hair, and now we are moving on to the back. So I put the top of her hair in just like a top bun. Guys, I know you see this hole in my shirt. My nails did it. I have like almond shaped nails right now, and my nail just went straight through my shirt. So don't let it bother you too much. I threw the shirt away after I saw this video. I was like, really? Like, there's no way for me to refilm this, because there's no way. I didn't think it was that bad in the beginning, but after I watched this back, I'm like, oh yeah, it was a pretty good size hole. Anyway, this video is not about the hole in my shirt. If that bothers you, I don't know what to tell you, sweetie. But let's just keep looking at Kayla's hair. So what I'm currently doing is I'm currently putting the Adore into the dye bowl so I can mix it together and I can start applying it to the back of her hair. So I did that off camera, and I'm just taking the little clips out and the shower cap off of her hair. So now we can get to this Intense Red is the name of it. And I just love this color. I thought it was beautiful. The ombre that she had back here too, it was really gorgeous when we first did it, but it definitely faded out quite a bit. I believe we did this in like February of this year. So it's been quite a while. It's been a minute. So here I am getting some of the dye and thinking about the best way to do this. I was going to do all of her ends at one time so it could be faster, but then I'm like, you know what? Let me just do a few at a time. And I want to make sure we don't miss any colors, because having a random blonde streak in the back with the red is going to be a lot. But by this time, the baby definitely started kicking and moving, and I was getting a bit uncomfortable. But obviously, I want to still do my best work. So here I am, brushing on the color and seeing how much color needs to be in every lock. You know, when you dye locks, it needs to be saturated a bit more, because once you squeeze, the color comes out. So you don't have to squeeze super hard the color into your locks, but you do want to make sure that it is penetrating the lock, so the color is not basically just on top and you wash your hair and then it all comes out, because what was the point of just doing all this work? So here I am. I started doing 3 first, and then I was like, okay, we can definitely dye more than 3 at a time. Let's do like clusters of like 10. So that's what you see me doing here. And I will continue to let you guys watch as I work it through her locks. And then chaos ensues when I'm almost done. Okay, this is when I started feeling a little weird. I started getting super hot and almost like I was going to faint. So I didn't know what was happening. I told her, just give me a minute, because the baby, this is Jackie Chan's child. I'm pretty sure I am pregnant for Jackie Chan. I don't know how. I am happily married. Never seen the man. I used to love him when I was a kid, but the way that this girl just kicks and kicks and kicks, this has to be Jackie Chan's baby. So I'm trying to tell her not to turn her head. She thought I was done. I wasn't done. I just needed a minute because she was kicking the mess out of me. It was making me hot. I felt like I couldn't stand up. I wanted to finish more of her hair. I was sweating. I turned the air on, and then I ultimately caved and said, hey. Where's my water? I gotta sit down. All right, I'm about to pass out. So, yeah, guys. At least I'm listening to my body. You know, we got to chat for a little bit. She looked at her hair. She wanted to see what the color looked like. And, yeah. She completely understood, like, hey, let's not die doing this split dye. And let's just take a little break if it's needed. So that's what you see happening here. After I feel like I regained my footing and drank some cold water and just kind of slowed down a little bit, I felt a lot better, and then I was able to continue her hair. All the color is in. The black is all set. The red is all set. We're just letting it sit for about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to take her over to the wash bowl, and we're going to wash it all out. And voila, let's capture this in slow-mo because her hair looks gorgeous. The black is super vibrant and the red is super bold. I do have a couple more clients coming up with dye jobs, so if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments and I will be sure to record those for you. Otherwise, please remember to subscribe, comment, and like. Mwah. Until next time, bye.